Did you know that self-esteem and self-acceptance are not the same thing? They're two different concepts, and when we get them twisted, we actually can stunt our personal growth. So if you're somebody that has, struggled with a lower sense of self-esteem, I want to share this with you. So self-acceptance is spiritual, is here at a heart level. And it's the way you would feel if you had a 2-year-old that was a brat all day and really under your skin. But you put the kid to bed and you're walking past their room and you peek in and you see them there in their PJs, wrapped in their blankie, and their hair is all tously, and what you feel for that child, right? That's my baby. No matter what he did that day, or he or she did that day. That's right here. That's in a heart level. That's saying, like, that's my baby. Now, the next day, you're still going to do some teaching, some instructing, some guidance, some discipline, because they're not allowed to stay that way. You love them here, you accept them here, but they're still going to need to grow. So that is what true self-acceptance feels like. Everybody talks these days, this popular psychology term about self-acceptance, but that is a spiritual sense of saying at the end of the day, when I go to bed, like, man, I really dropped the ball on this today, or I'm disappointed in myself for my behavior, or whatever that feeling is, but I'm worthy of love, and I am lovable, and I am loved. Like, that's that feeling of acceptance, just like you'd feel for that 2-year-old. Okay, self-esteem comes from truly thinking highly of yourself and liking and respecting yourself. And that is going to come from becoming somebody that you like and respect. So if there's qualities about yourself that you don't like and respect, you can use all the positive talk or mantras or this self-acceptance jargon to try to make yourself feel better about yourself, but you're not going to truly ever like or respect yourself until you become somebody that you like or respect. So what you're actually feeling when you're maybe displeased with yourself or not liking some things, that's stage 1 of personal growth. So congratulations, that's a good thing, right? The second thing, though, is sometimes people apply this concept of like, oh, I should just like myself, this self-acceptance term. They misuse it to mean that I should just accept the way that I am. And I would say that's where we get in trouble, because you will not then be able to have a stronger and stronger sense of self-esteem if you are not having, again, that analogy of the 2-year-old, that sense of, okay, yes, but when I wake up in the morning, there's some things that I want to do differently. There's some things I want to grow in. There's some things I need to grow in, right? The funny thing is, sometimes when we're aware of things that we don't like about ourselves, we get defensive. Like if somebody else points it out to us, like, we actually start to defend things that we don't even like about ourselves, right? So how freeing to be like, you know what, you're right. I don't even like that about myself. Thank you. And then that's stage 1 of personal growth, right? Like, gosh, people keep telling me that I'm, impatient, or that I'm insecure, or that I'm, angry, or that I don't follow through, or I bail on commitments, or I'm lazy, or whatever that is. Stop defending it. Be like, maybe I should look at that. I don't even like that about myself. Okay, what am I going to do about it? That's how you build self-esteem, through a series of actions and changes and growth that make you actually like yourself. Don't waste your time trying to say, like, that's the way I am. I'm going to accept myself the way I am. That's not true self-acceptance. Remember, self-acceptance is spiritual, right? But self-esteem is a process of growing to be somebody that you actually value and esteem. So anyway, I hope this is helpful to differentiate between the two. Drop a comment if you have any questions. I actually would like to know what your definition of self-acceptance is or has been, and the difference between that and self-esteem for you.